Yet again, back for number 29. God damn, I can't even believe we got this far. I had to bring on somebody who I've known for, unfortunately, a very, very long time. Yeah. Herman, the Bat Baltazar. What's up, man?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I got to hold this close the whole time.
What's up, man? You just got out of training right now?
Yeah, I just finished up training. Well, second session of the day.
Coming back, this guy's been traveling all over the world, man. I've been growing up with this dude. I've known this dude since we were like 10 years old, which is crazy. And this dude's like been fighting all over the world.
Yeah.
How's that been, man?
It's been all right. I mean, only recently was I able to like stay somewhere after a little bit longer and explore.
Oh, like you're usually in and out?
Yeah, usually we'll go in, get there maybe a day or two before, weigh in, and then fight the tournament.
You don't have to cut too much weight though, right?
Lately I have. It just kind of depends. I thought cutting weight a little bit lower would give me a little bit more of an edge, because people cut down.
Yeah.
And I was just fighting. I fought several tournaments at my walk around weight. A lot of like
which is 135.
No,
you several tournaments or what? You were walking at like a 140.
No, 145, and then you can sweat out pretty easy like those 5 pounds, or just watch what you're eating and sweat those out. I was fighting at 140.
There's like a big debate about that though, like the point of diminishing returns with like how much you cut weight,
versus,
rendering the gains.
Pretty high like risk.
Because you've seen like a lot of dudes that have been doing better just because they're not cutting as much weight, they're not killing themselves.
Well, no, you also see a lot of guys that aren't doing as well, who are struggling to make even like the next weight class up, like guys like Johnny Hendricks, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, the problem is that big gap right there.
Nah, here's. I got no proof. I got no proof of this.
Yeah.
But just from what I've seen and just fighting certain people, I think the moment they took out the TRT, another word for steroids, basically.
Yeah.
Once they took out the TRT,
replacement therapy.
Mm-hmm. Like a lot of the dudes,
like Vitor, bro,
performance decline.
Oh my god,
he's a perfect example, right? Like he was doing pretty fucking solid,
dude. He's spinning heel kicked fucking Rockhold and knocked him out.
Yeah,
that shit was. He was jacked.
Do you remember if that was before or after the TRT rule?
Way before. Right. He was so fucking jacked.
All right, so then you can kind of mark a point with that where he does really good, and then they implement the new TRT. Now they got USADA testing and all that stuff.
Well, you were just in New Zealand. We were there. You were cornering Vince Pichel, who fights in the UFC.
I'm wearing his shirt, by the way.
Bam. Yeah, he just fought and had a dope knockout, first round knockout.
Yeah, it was a good knockout, a real good knockout.
Yeah, that was dope, man. Fucking.
Yeah, it was slick. Well, speaking of USADA, and let me get back on topic. I wasn't done with that, right? So, guys like Vince have to let them know where they're at or whatever, especially if they're close in competition. If they're getting ready for a fight, if they got a fight that set up, they're going to be getting checked on and stuff like that.
And they'll stop by the gym or at their house or what?
At their house, at the gym. Like, you got to let them know what gyms you're training at. You got to let them, you kind of got to let them know your schedule and stuff, so they can go in and check you randomly and stuff.
Damn. What happens if like they can't find you? Do you get like penalized or some shit? Probably,
I'm not too sure exactly what happens, but like, they'll contact you like, hey, what's going on? You can get in trouble for like trying to like run out if they're there and and you bone out.
Vanderlei,
then you can get in trouble.
They give him he had like a lifetime ban at one point. I was like, this is fucking stupid.
I know.
But it was also because they were being mad sketchy about it, like how people came out and they were saying like that was in the beginning of USADA. The dude didn't want to identify himself.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know this.
He wanted to do it like in a closet.
At that point, is this kind of hearsay. People were gonna say.
Well, no, it was Schaer did it too, because
Schaer boned out too.
He pissed hot.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's when he got popped.
But back to the point. Look, even guys like Schaer, like after that TRT rule and all that, after they kind of started cracking on, he wasn't the same athlete.
The sport changed.
He was not the same athlete. So with weight cutting and stuff like that, I think dudes do a lot of like damage to their body cutting weight all the time. It's fucking hard.
Khabib Nurmagomedov. I don't know if you were keeping up with that when he He had like his liver was shutting down because he was cutting down so much weight. And then like on the UFC embedded, he was like eating tiramisu and shit.
Bro, because here's what happens. And I go through it, not to the extreme that certain people do. I'm not going to name names. Vince Pichel. Like he just fought, right? His first fight in a couple of years. First fight in three, right?
That's man. I was so fucking nervous for him.
He cut a lot of weight. He was real healthy. He was fucking looking shredded. He came in light. He looked good. He was moving nice and slick. But right after, he fought at 155. Right now, he's walking around at 195.
No.
Bro.
He's going to be like, why you putting my shit out there?
No. Yeah, well, he's fat. He knows he's fat. He's a fat ass. I'll tell, fucking looking like a baby Buddha and shit. Just, he wears a size large shirt looking like he's wearing a medium.
He wears a large?
Yeah, but, normally when he's in decent shape, like, the large looks good. Right now, it's just like I can't do it.
But it seems like he's also, like, been more efficient with his training because, like, before...
Right. But here's what I'm saying: the health issues with the weight cutting, right? Like, guys will go from extremes, like get in real good shape, eat clean, eat healthy, exercise every day. All of a sudden, once the fight is over, most of the time they go, and dude, you'll just eat whatever the fuck you want to eat because you've been depriving yourself for so dog. Dude, after the weigh-ins in Amsterdam, for me, the first thing I said,
when was this?
April. The first thing,
year?
Yeah. The first thing I said was, "Yo, can we go eat now?" The moment I stepped off the scale, I was like, "Can we go eat now?" I had like 3, 4.
Dude, you fucking. It's good. There's been like studies showing like how the gut bacteria, in the brain.
You gotta be real. You gotta be real strict with like telling yourself, "Shut the fuck up."
Your
like
stomach,
you just gotta drink some water. You just gotta.
It's the bacteria in your stomach.
That's trippy too.
That's fucking crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it because a lot of times, if you're not hungry, if you're not like fed, your mood will change.
Oh my god,
dude! If you're just like, man, remember that time? Oh man, I felt bad about that. But sometimes you can't control it when you're trying to cook carbs. We were at Ryan's and we were working out, and I was getting ready for a fight and I was cutting weight. And this motherfucker just loves to talk while we're working out.
Me?
Yeah.
When was this?
I forget exactly what fight, but it was way before he opened up that whole side, right?
Okay.
I was so frustrated, so fucking mad. He's over here just talking about, I don't know what he was talking about. I'm just trying to get through my workout. It's the last workout of the night. And I got so mad and I told him, dude, why don't you just shut the fuck up already? And he thinks I'm joking because normally I am, right? But I started getting real fucking mad. I was like this close to hitting him because I was fucking pissed, dude.
You were just hungry?
I was so hangry. Fucking, yeah.
Food has power.
Yeah, because it was the closer you get to a fight, there's different strategies, and you learn
mental state too, right?
You learn better as you go, and yeah, exactly. You learn how to kind of manage it, but when you start kind of depleting carbs and stuff, just to cut out the water, it gets tough, man.
But
that shit gets fucking tough.
There's got to be a way too, though. There's got to be. I feel like there's always a better, more efficient way.
Right, with diet.
Yeah.
Now that I've been looking more and more into diet, you stay closer to where you're gonna fight. You don't want to deviate too much.
But motherfuckers, I think because of that deprivation, dude, you like it makes you want to go even harder. You fucking eat more than you normally would. Right. You go like this. Shit.
You go like this.
You know you're gonna feel like shit,
you up, dude.
But then you just do it because you're just like, fuck it.
It's like honestly, it's like a fucking drug.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
it really is a drug because it'll have you all fucked up. You're like, why the fuck
sugar
am I
crashes?
Fucked up? Just too much unhealthy food too soon, and then you bring yourself back down in like that healthy state. It's hard to eat healthy and stay eating healthy and like kind of keep yourself there. Ugh. But now that I've been up and down, like fuck that. I'd rather stay like close. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you cut like 10 pounds now?
No, not even that much. 8.
That's not bad.
It's hard for me.
That's not bad.
It's hard for me
because you walk around with low body fat.
Low body fat. So I just kind of diet. I'll diet. Dude, I'm
like 10% right now.
8 weeks ahead, so I could just be right there.
10% body fat,
bro.
That's the lowest I've been in since like fucking forever.
What were you before?
Fuck if I know. I was fat, bro. I was 217 pounds is what I was.
God damn.
Remember?
That's what Vince looks like right now.
That's what I'm saying.
So Vince was going from not
inflammation,
not 217, but yeah. And you know what? You look fucking, you like look swollen. You look swollen. You look all bloated. You really do feel bloated when
but you don't even know, like, dude.
Unhealthy shit.
I was working out that whole fucking time, but now I feel like a superhero and shit because I feel like I fucking move, like all the force and it's like carrying on a 50-pound vest, and you just fucking moving around. And now I'm like, damn, I'm a ninja. I went to that. I did that fucking mud run.
Which one? Where at?
I forget what it's called.
Tough Mudder or Spartan?
Tough Mudder. Tough Mudder. Yeah. And I did that shit, dude.
Where at? Where'd you go?
It was here, like it was far as fuck. It's like in some
Temecula?
No, it was like in some random field, like in Riverside or some shit. Because they have to. It's just a big ass empty field.
It's not heading like towards Temecula.
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't drive that day. That's why. Why?
Well, no, because that was one I was supposed to go there, but we fucked up.
It was cool, man. I mean,
they're kind of fun. I like seeing people. I saw people like
some
in
people
the
fuck
first
themselves up.
2 or 3 miles and shit, just pulled over to the side, cramping up. I was like,
well, you know what they fucked up?
Some people just don't even train.
No, this is what it is. They fucking give everybody in the front pre-workout. Like a super strong pre-workout.
Word?
They're just giving them out. They're handing them out, and everybody's taking them. And these people that don't regularly fucking work out, and they take
I don't even like pre-workouts.
No, it makes you gas out quick. And the first thing is a big hill, and like everybody's dead after like the first hill. And I'm like, shit.
I want my money back.
Yeah, and it's not. I mean, it was cool.
Fuck, dude. So, I don't like the water. Partially because, just swimming. Partially because, I know it's strange, but when I can't see and shit, like
you ever train in water?
Freaks me out. No, I mean, no, but the first obstacle. I think that's a nice picture, but the first obstacle that we did was for our Tough Mudder was going under like barrels in some muddy ass water in your shoes and shit.
Yeah,
man, that shit. That was the first obstacle.
You did
I was fucking nervous. Yeah. I was nervous. The whole time I was like, fuck, I'm not a good swimmer and shit. I was just like, man, this is fucked up.
Yeah, but you're light.
This is where I'm going to go out. I was like, I'm going to go out dying at a Tough Mudder. I got there.
You get those stupid thoughts that just get in your head. You're like, because
it's like that fight or flight. I'm like,
it's that adrenaline.
You remember Dave? You know Dave C?
Yeah.
So he went with me, and he was like, he's a good swimmer. He was an Army Ranger, so he's done that kind of stuff.
He was an Army Ranger?
Yeah.
That dude, this dude we used to train with, fucking.
Or he was in the Army. I don't know if he was an Army Ranger, but he was in the Army.
But that dude looked like a goddamn superhero. He was always ripped.
No, not Dave Weber.
Oh, who you talking about?
Dave C. Muscle Farm.
Oh, Dave C.
Dave C.
Sorry.
He ain't a superhero.
No, he's not.
He's my superhero.
He's got tattoos.
Well, anyway, he's fucking boning out that obstacle. I'm thinking, I was like, I wanted to say, yo, Dave, like, come help me out. But part of me was like, nah, I can't do that. I'm just going to die.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go out. Fuck it.
Dude, I have to turn my brain off. There was one part where I had to jump in. It was like a 20-foot drop, and it's into muddy ass water, but you can't see what the fuck it is.
That's what I'm saying.
It looks like how do I know how that's deep? I could break my fucking ankles.
Bruh,
so I was just like, fuck it. I stood on the plank and just jumped.
Did you fuck yourself up at all? Like doing any of the things? So there was one of our obstacles. We were in Dallas. We went to Dallas.
You were fighting out there?
No. We went out. Dave and I went out there to hit the Tough Mudder because we fucked up. And I think it might be the same place, Temecula or Riverside, where you went. Yeah. But we fucked up and we got there at the wrong time. So we couldn't race. So we just rescheduled it to Dallas, it was a month away. Otherwise, we would have had to wait like in 6 more months for it to come back. You
drove out there?
I think we flew.
Oh.
Yeah. So anyway, there's a big ass like dirt mound, and there's a tanker coming by and just wetting it down.
Oh yeah. Right?
So I'm thinking, that shit looks kind of fun.
Hell no, that's hard.
I fucking slid down face first, and like for the first couple feet, I'm like cool, and then all of a sudden a hard ass fucking rock just gets me right in my fupa.
Right, my pussy area.
Yeah, my fupa just got fucking fucked up by that rock. So
that's your pelvic bone.
Fuck, dude, that shit hurts so bad. I get up and Dave comes down. He ran down it, and I was just like, yo, dog.
I kind of feel that.
I was fucked up. I had to run for like 3 miles, just like.
just run from the pain. You know when you skateboard, you used to fall. You fucking run.
You got to skate back like 3 miles to get home and shit.
Fuck. Man, you know what's crazy? Like, I was thinking about how like now you fight as a grown man.
Yeah. Ish.
Man-child. You're a man-child. You are a man. I guess we all are. But it's like thinking back to like all the stupid shit when we were kids. Like when you used to like get into fights and ghetto ass schools. We went to some. It's a pretty hood ass schools.
I wouldn't say it was that school. It's just
bro,
it's like a hood in the. A school in the valley.
That's what I'm saying. It's
that's
totally
what it
hood.
Was.
Now compared to what the valley is now, the valley is way nicer for these kids now. Everybody's like PC.
Why does everybody why do every generation think they got it like they were harder and shit than everybody else? We don't know what these motherfuckers are going through.
There was gangs back then. That's why.
Yeah, but like there's still gangs now.
Not like before.
I don't know. Whatever. I'm not gonna debate that. But yeah, I mean it was cool. I had a fun time. Yeah. Like those were some fun life experiences. You remember trying to fight to get yourself into a crew? It's not a gang.
So stupid.
You would just like get initiated and shit. Somebody had to beat you up to get in. I was like, fuck it.
My mom would always be like, "What happened to your face?" Like, no.
His face is always fucked up because he can't getting kicked out of gangs and having to get reinitiated to new ones and shit.
It was like a new grade, new gang. It was such crazy.
Dude, I remember
one time, this is so crazy. I remember one time we were like 13 fucking years old. We were like 8th grade, and we were like, dude, this guy had like a snow cone head. He had blue hair on top.
I used to dye my
and red hair on. This motherfucking kid was out of control. He was a crazy 13-year-old, and we were all like skaters, and we were all like skateboarded, and that's what we did. And we were kind of crazy.
We skateboarded. We smoked weed. Drank
children.
We had house parties and shit.
Oh my god, the abandoned hospital.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
There was an abandoned like mental hospital we used to break into.
Yeah,
and we used to get drunk in there. Oh my god.
Yeah, we did a lot of. I mean, it was cool. I don't remember. How
crazy is that? Like,
I don't remember so much of it because I was pretty high and pretty drunk. Like almost all of junior high, dude.
That's what I'm saying. That's so bad because your brain is not done developing.
I know it's like some of the formative, like super important years and shit. Now I'll fuck up.
You're missing that shit.
And now, just to make matters worse, I'm getting hit in the head.
Yeah,
and
you
shit.
got brain trauma.
I got like 5 more good years. I'm good, right?
Shit. Yeah, I think you'd be all right. He's talking pretty good.
Before I lose it. I'll be all right.
But it's so crazy. I mean, I remember there used to be like fights. There was this one big ass fight, and I was in it. It was you had a girlfriend. You had a girlfriend, and somebody was talking to your. This is so crazy. They're like 13 years old. We thought we were like fucking. You had a girlfriend, and somebody. There was this dude talking shit to you or whatever.
Yeah, it was Maxine.
Yeah.
We went to OV, Ala Vista.
Ala Vista Middle School.
I don't even know if you're going to be able to hear me at all. But, okay. So,
Put the fucking mic in front of
you. I know, but this shit is so annoying. It's like, I don't want a dick in my face the whole time, bro. It's just,
you don't have a dick in your face. It's just the microphone.
Okay, anyway, we went to OV, and it was the Ala Vista Bowl, right?
Yeah, the bowl. It was like a quad area. Like every high school has, I'm sure.
That was junior high.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, junior high. Damn, that's crazy.
Right. We're sitting down like this. And I'm with my girlfriend at the time, and this dude, like little gangster dude, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a skater at that time. Like we were skaters and shit.
Skateboarding.
And then there was like the cholos, you know what I'm saying?
Who had like brothers that were cholos and cousins that were cholos.
Yeah. So this motherfucker comes up, and I don't know why he wanted to fight me exactly.
I forgot what. There was a reason. But
I don't know. And then my girlfriend at the time, she said something to her.
She was a smart ass.
She was a smart ass. That shit was fucking funny. I'm down. I'm happy she said that anyway.
Yeah.
It gave me an excuse. And then he called her.
He's
called
like,
her
shut up, stupid bitch or something like that.
And I was like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
And then one of the funniest parts was looking over at Rick, just fucking, what the fuck?
Yeah, shut the fuck up. He said that, and then you punched him. And then it was because you know how people traveled back then. It's just crazy. We're 13 years old. It was like 10 of them, and it was like they came to our area, so it was way more of us. And they all kind of started jumping. It was
it's like in the Lion King and shit when you go over to where the hyenas are hanging out.
Yeah,
we were the hyenas.
Then the fucking counselors jumped in, and one of them got punched by one of the kids, and that kid got expelled.
Hey, you remember when we were in the locker room? And do you remember Mr. Kodo? Or one of the PE teachers? He got hit with a bottle of piss. Oh my god, that was fucking funny, dude. We got in trouble for that.
That's a hood ass school. That shit don't happen in regular schools. I got kicked out there because I was tagging. I got caught by one of the PE teachers tagging on the lockers and shit.
Man, you did some soft ass crimes though.
I know, that was stupid. I got caught twice too. It was fun. I used to like to draw and shit and like tag on shit.
You get in trouble for writing your name. Shit.
I remember this dude you got arrested when we were like 13. You guys got caught ditching.
Dude, I had some run-ins with the law a couple of times. But now looking back at it,
dude, you were 13.
I know. Remember, a bunch of us got like fucking walked in, and I had my arms like in handcuffs.
It was like lunchtime, and these dudes all walked in, and they were all in handcuffs, and like you know how kids are like, oh my god, that's kind of cool.
To be fair, back then I was like, shit.
I know.
I was like a boss and shit. Yeah, I know. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck, dude. I got that day. Were you with us? No, right?
No, I didn't get caught.
Dude, that fucking cop. He was a school cop.
Yeah.
That motherfucker slammed me on the hood pretty good that day because I was talking a little bit of shit. Yeah.
This continued, man. Oh my god, we were in high school one time. There was another time this guy got in a fight. I don't know if you had started training already. I don't know if you were kickboxing.
No, this is before I was training.
Because you started kickboxing when you were in high school, no?
Yeah, like senior year, I want to say.
Yeah.
Close to senior
we were in the wrestling
because I was hurt for a large part of high school. So like right when I healed up.
Oh shit!
Right when I healed up.
But yeah, so I lost my train of thought.
Me too. It's kind of late. Real tired.
It is real late, and I'm real tired too. It's been a crazy week here at Curious Radio. But yeah,
I need some buttons and shit to make some funny noises.
I know. I wish I had them. Yeah. No. I was talking in high school. Another time you had like a fight. I don't know if I was saying you were training already, but you weren't training yet. And like the cop that time like rode the car up on the sidewalk.
It was at the park.
Yeah. Park. Yeah. It was a park. And
man, you know what the funniest shit about that?
He pulled out like a shotgun or something.
No, it was just his regular gun
or something. I don't remember. Just his gun. Yeah, but he pointed it at you. That was so crazy.
Part of me was like, here's what I did when he pulled the gun out. I was like, what are you gonna do? Like, you're gonna fucking shoot me in front of all these people?
Oh my god, it was after school. It was like a million kids there.
Yeah, and part of me was like, this motherfucker might. This motherfucker, but I was like, fuck it. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, yeah, that was a fucking.
I feel like that all kind of makes sense though, in the way we're like.
Dude, I got pulled over another time by where Alex used to live, or on Rex Street, and like DeGarmo. Rex, DeGarmo, like closer to Bledsoe.
Anyway.
So I had a shitty ass, beat up ass Toyota Tercel.
Oh my god!
Remember that fucking thing that we would take it on jumps and shit?
Dude, I'm thinking about another time where we almost got shot by cops.
On Keywan?
No, in my car, in that Camaro I had.
Yeah, it was Keywan and Van Nuys.
And I had a fake gun in the car.
Oh no, that was by Francisco's house.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, the pellet gun.
Yeah.
Or airsoft.
Oh my god, this one time we were like,
I was legit scared. So crazy. I was legit scared that day. I was like,
we're going back in time.
I was like, don't fucking move, dog.
Oh my god, I had this piece of shit Camaro, and I was driving it, and it was three of us or what. I had just finished. It was my. Who
else was with it? Who else was with it?
Nemesio, but we had already dropped him off. He's a tattoo artist now. But we had I had these guns because it was like my senior year, and it was like a senior project. We had to film something. We had to use these fake guns, and they were in my car. And I was like, back then you're a senior, you got a car. It was kind of cool. Yeah. And then so we were driving, and for some reason we get pulled over. I'm so fucking nervous. I hit the curb like while I'm pulling over.
I just look at him like, bruh.
Oh my god. I was like, shit, we're fucked. And he gets up, and then he pulls up. He's like, oh, I was pulling you over because of your seatbelt, but that car only had lap belts.
His partner's coming around and shit, and I'm just like...
Yeah, his partner came around on one side.
And that shit's like right next to him, just...
And he's like, gone. I
was like, no, dog, that shit ain't real.
Oh my god. And these I felt like within like 15 seconds we're surrounded by like... I
don't know about all that.
There was a bunch of different cop cars that showed up like that.
I didn't even pay attention to that. The whole time I was like...
He pulled me out of the window. He pulled me out of the window without opening the door. Don't you remember that? Because he's like, no, undo your seatbelt. I was a fucking kid. I was like 17, and he like yanked me out of the car. And then he.
Oh my god.
And then you got out, and then they separated us, and they fucking ramsacked my car.
Well, bro,
I get it.
That's better than getting fucking lit up.
For real.
Fuck that.
But
shit.
I was like, how did these cops show up so quick? We were surrounded by. Oh my god, we almost died that day.
Damn, that's true. I've had a few fucking
crazy.
Cops now that I think about it.
Bro, I've had one like way too.
There was another time. Remember that party we went to? The party we went to that got shot up in Pacoima.
Oh my god!
We left. We got rear-ended. So we'll tell the story from here. Like we got we were in two cars.
We showed up to a party as it's getting shot up.
Yeah, we're like, fuck, let's get out of here.
That's what I'm saying. It was ghetto back in the day. And this is like we're in high school.
Still happens.
And not like that. This dude was shooting, and it was crazy. And we were like, holy shit! So we bounced. We're like, fuck this party. Obviously, people are getting shot there.
I mean, the party's clearly now over, right?
For real. People, that shit would keep going sometimes. And man, this is making us look mad hood. And we leave, and
all my white friends, I'm sorry.
And we leave, and we're getting to we were with another friend. He had another car, and we were at a red light, and it's boom, he gets rear-ended by his dude in a BMW.
Thankfully, we didn't get rear-ended.
Yeah,
that sucks. But,
his car was nicer.
Sorry.
Yeah. But so he rear-ended, and this drunk ass dude is this poor old Mexican dude. He like stumbles out of the car, and it's like an empty 18-pack in the
straight up, like real fucking drunk. Like I haven't seen, like this is the kind of person, unfortunately, like that would take somebody's life.
For sure.
Like that's how drunk he was. Luckily,
it
was just a fender bender, rear end.
Yeah.
But the moment he got out of the car, he was all fucked up.
He couldn't even walk.
He couldn't even talk.
Oh my god! Yeah, he
couldn't talk. He was
I was just like drunk. I was like, oh my god, who let you get in a car, bro?
I was like, part of me was fucking pissed, but part of me was like, I'm happy this is all that happened. Like,
and then, so the cops are parked across the street. Meanwhile, this is all happening
at a ghetto ass bar. So we're on Keywood or up by Keywood and Van Nuys. So there's a ghetto ass. There's a couple of fucking those some ghetto ass bars like Paisa bars.
They're not around anymore.
Paisa bars. You know what I'm saying? Like 10 years Paisa ago. Bars are fucking.
That was like 10 years ago. Oh my god. No, not 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 10 years.
Yeah,
ago.
Like fucking 10 years ago.
Oh my god, that was a long time ago. Yeah. So we were there and they're parked across the street.
Well, we pulled over first off. We had to pull over to try to figure it out.
Drunk
dude,
the dude
was so drunk, like we couldn't get his information, and we were thinking, do we call the cops?
Or they were across the street. We didn't have to. And and our buddy who had gotten hit, he was like, you know what? I'm gonna go talk to the. Because we couldn't talk to this guy. He was blackout drunk.
It was like, fuck it. We got to report him. He's not like sober enough at all.
He's not even.
I was like, he's fucked. We got to report him.
Yeah, we couldn't even look at him. And then he goes and talks to the cops, and then he comes back and I'm like, what'd they say? He's like, they said they're busy. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean that they're busy? This is their job.
They got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, and all of a sudden a gunfight breaks out. And these dudes and bullets start flying between like cops and
this motherfucker runs out right to the corner and shit.
No, I was over in the corner.
I was like, Rick, what the fuck are you doing? Let's go.
And then this guy falls in front, like 4 feet in front of me, and he got shot in the leg in front of me, and he's bleeding out his leg. He's like, hey, let me get a ride. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, hey,
nah,
bro, I'm sorry, bro. And I run back to my fucking car and we go. And
good luck to you, sir.
Meanwhile, when I turn as this is happening, I turn around. Drunk dude's gone. Our buddy's car is gone. Everybody's gone. Like everybody had booked it at that point. And I was like, holy shit, everybody disappeared.
Yeah, because the whole time you were just like this. I was like,
dude, I didn't know that was. We were on the corner. I don't know. Oh man.
Shit. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. That was a crazy ass night. And that was like a night in high school. That's like the fucking crazy shit about it.
Yeah.
How old were you when you started training?
I think it was like senior year.
So you're like 17, 18?
No, I was 18 senior year. So right about that time. Maybe a little bit before.
And you were just doing it just to do it?
Nah, man. Like for me, fighting has always been like I've kind of come to. Like, you got to figure yourself out. It takes kind of time to figure who you are. It's constant, right? But one of the things for me that's always kept me fighting, and I don't want to stop yet, is just kind of getting over all my self-doubt.
Yeah.
Meaning, like, I've always found it as a challenge that's helped me grow as a person. Because, man, not like externally, I didn't look like a pussy and shit, but more than half the time when I first started, I was fucking nervous in the ring.
But everybody is. I just think that nobody talks about it.
Well, all right, yeah.
Or some people express it as different
ways.
And
you know what? This happens to a lot of people that like will start training and shit, and they get hit one time real good, and all of a sudden they're like, fuck.
Snap back into it?
There's a lot of people that once they get that initial shock, they don't come back.
Like Ronda?
Like, no. I'm talking about like even at the amateur level. Like when you get rocked and when you're first learning how to fight.
Like, ooh, never mind.
Yeah, people are like, nah.
I'm good.
I'm cool. I'm cool.
This is what you guys, that wasn't even, I'm good.
Yeah, you're like, nah, this is a bunch of bullshit. Yeah. and I've seen a lot of people, like, even like real talented dudes come in looking real slick and shit. And you put them in the ring, they get, maybe not just one hit. Maybe it's a good ass whooping. You get a good ass whooping for a full round.
It's also like the ego, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard. So that's what I'm saying. Like that's part of what's been for me. It's like my ego.
Yeah.
Your ego can be like very confident, or it can kind of like derail you. You know what I mean?
I was just talking about this in the last episode we just filmed. It's crazy because there's like a balance, right? Because then you see somebody like who's fucking Conor McGregor, who seems. I don't know. It might just be like he's just selling a show and his ego's not.
Part of it is
because a lot of it when you see like the things that he does, he seems calm, but at the same time
he's backed it up.
Every single time, and he says exactly what he's gonna do. He's like, I'm gonna knock him out in the second round. Knock him out in the fucking second round.
Not exactly.
He's done that. Yeah, he did that.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, I know he called that one. I know he called that one. He didn't call Nate Diaz.
Nah, that was crazy. That was a dope fight though.
But that's another. See, that's the thing.
The trilogy.
That's another mental battle.
Yeah.
Like for a certain level, like at a certain level, dudes are. Here's what it would come down to: like all skill being equal, it'll come down to weight, and then but if there's skill and weight are equal, then here's where it comes into play. Mind, like the mind, that shit is crazy, dude. You can be in really good shape, and then you get in there, and then you just lock up. I've seen that's what I'm telling you, dude. I've seen some really fucking talented dudes and then they get in there and then just lock up.
On
on the other side, I've seen some guys. I've known some guys that can't hit a mitt combination to save their lives, no matter how times we've told them or we showed them. But then they get in there
and they fucking
they fuck shit up because they're just natural fighters. Yeah. It's a trip.
That's crazy. So that's nuts.
Yeah, bro. Some dudes are just like, you're just like, man, dog. How many times I gotta show you jab, cross, hook, and jab, cross, hook, right?
Yeah.
He'll go. I'm just like, bro.
He just threw a jab, hook right now.
Almost hit me. I'm just like,
misses.
I'm just like, damn.
Probably throwing a lot into it.
But then they get better. You teach them stuff like that. They're never gonna be like super technical.
Yeah.
But they can get technical enough. But what carries them is just fucking tough when they get in there. I hear tough.
A lot of times too that like for people say that teaching makes you a better fighter too. Do you think that makes you a better fighter?
In some senses, but you gotta focus. You gotta focus on you when you're gonna fight. You know what I mean? Like one of the things, it's tough.
You can't do them at the same time.
It's tough to do both properly at the same time.
Well, I mean,
because you're either gonna dedicate to teaching to other people, or you need to have like your coach. Like I got a coach. Like I don't train myself. I need my coach to say, nah, you ain't doing it like this. I need you to do that. Yeah. So it takes me away from overthinking. Like I'm just gonna do what he tells me to do. You add your own on your own sessions. You know what I mean? But you build upon what he's been teaching. If you try to teach too much, you got to teach a lot. You got to break it down. Yeah, you'll learn quite a bit, but you're not like getting fight ready. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You really got to implement that yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're spending all your time teaching. You're not spending your time doing it.
Yeah. But at the same time, I think you can think about it. You can know it inside out when you're like,
absolutely,
know exact movements.
So then when you go back to you go back to your regular training and be like, oh yeah, I've been doing these moves so much and showing them.
Yeah.
You get sharper and you get better. It's more technical. That's kind of what Vince went through in this fight. So he came back real smart with it. Trained a lot, did a lot of technical learning.
Because I feel like he's like a natural fighter.
If you look him up, dude, that motherfucker is just a tough son of a bitch. He's a tough son of a bitch. If you look up Vince Pichel versus Damian Brown was his opponent, right?
Damian Brown, yeah.
Okay. If you look at his fight that just happened about a month and a half ago.
He didn't get touched in that combination.
Versus the fights that he had before.
Oh, yeah.
It's night and day. You wouldn't be, change his face, give him some blonde hair or something like that and a mustache. That's a different fighder.
Yeah. For sure.
And that's kind of been the approach.
Well, I saw his footwork
smarter,
changing.
more technical.
I saw that he was gauging.
He's not so much like, let me get in there and fight, which he can. Which was like the backup, right? The backup was, dog, if this slick stuff ain't working for you, you always got you.
Which is good.
Right.
Because a lot of fighters only have that.
Only have the technical.
And they can't bite down on their mouthpiece and be like, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
A lot of guys, because they don't have a chin for it.
You know who used to do that? And who's one of my favorite all-time fighters is Sugar Ray. Leonard. Mm-hmm. He could do.
Oh, you're talking about
He could be real slick, real tricky. But he would also bite down and fuck shit up.
Cracked a bunch of times.
Yeah, but he's still pretty good right now.
He's all right. He's
he's been doing well for himself business wise.
And
like mentally, he's still there. If you hear him talk, he's still good.
Yeah,
he's still real good.
Hopefully.
I mean, look, dog.
A lot of guys stay in there a little too long.
The truth is, like, at a certain point, maybe like say if that happened to people who never got hit, like kind of Alzheimer's or Parkinson's, like that,
and it does.
It would happen at a later time.
Yeah,
fighters bring their chances of that happening like down. Like like
dude,
who knows? Depending on how much punishment they took.
This is gonna sound like some bitch shit, but like me, like totally like watching fights.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times it's almost like an emotional thing because I'm like, damn, like when I see these fucking wars go on between like two dudes when it's like a 5-round war, I'm like, they're leaving a fucking chunk of their life in there.
Bruh. Yeah,
like like that fucking Gustafsson John Jones fight. Those dudes left a chunk of their life in there.
You even look at that if you study fighters, if you just like to watch fights, right?
Oh
like,
my god, it's for a performance.
It will. Yeah, a hard fight will take out a lot from a person. Part of the reason why Canelo and Golovkin has been kind of delayed, is because they want to give Canelo a little bit more time to mature physically and mentally. And they kind of want to. He's pretty sharp right now. They kind of want to let Golovkin go through a few more wars to see if that's taking a toll on him.
He's bigger too, right?
No, actually, I was just reading the thing where fucking Triple G is one of those dudes that stays closer to his weight. He doesn't like blow up too much, and Canelo actually blows up a little bit more. I mean, this is from what I read on a boxing forum.
You think it would be different if Canelo fought, if the Canelo of today fought Mayweather that time?
He'd have a better chance.
I think so, but I don't think he would win.
He'd have a better chance.
But I think he would have had a better
fight.
But
here's what I'm telling you about guys like Mayweather. A lot of people don't like to see them fight because they don't know exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
But from like a technical perspective,
that motherfucker's a genius.
That motherfucker's a G.
He doesn't get hit.
Oh, he gets hit.
He's gotten hit a couple times.
He gets
hit.
Maidana
cracked him once.
Look,
with a wild punch.
You're gonna get hit.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You're gonna get hit,
but he's not getting.
But he minimizes it, and so he knows how to roll. He knows how to pull back. He knows most of the time. Once he gets your timing down, PD and I work this one a lot. He'll right cross, and then he'll weave, or he'll jab you and pull back, and then fire back. He rides his jab. So if he jabs you and if feels you're gonna jab back, he rides it. So the jab could even be touching him, but it never makes like full force where they meet each other. He rides it. So as he rides it, and you're pulling yours back. Boom! He cracks you.
Your momentum's still going forward.
No, he goes. It'll come. He'll roll with it, and then boom, ride you back, dude. It's slick. Like he's his timing and his positioning, masterful is what you got to say
for sure.
So him versus Canelo now, better fight
for Canelo.
If we go to decision, money's gonna take the decision. You know what I mean?
That's what he does. People are talking about he's gonna knock out McGregor. I'm like, I don't think he's gonna knock out McGregor because he hasn't knocked out anybody.
It's not impossible though. That's the thing.
It's not impossible.
It's not impossible. So it's the same way McGregor.
It's possible for McGregor to get a wild punch too. Way less likely, but
not as probable. Not very probable.
Exactly.
But we, you can't just, stranger things have happened.
But Mayweather's had like all those, what is that shit called? Lycogen or whatever, the shots in his hands because he's fucked up his hands so many times. He's broken his hands. He hasn't knocked out anybody.
But if you watch him train and you watch how he's not hitting hard with them. So what he's doing is, in my opinion, is he's saving the amount of damage that he's going to be able to take.
He's going to have a bigger head.
Connor's
big. Like, for fucking, dude, like, boxers don't cut weight really because they have so many goddamn weight divisions.
Yeah, but here's the thing, dude. Unless you've met both of them in person, you don't really have a real gauge of what they're like. Like, people can, you're being told he's bigger.
I mean, just looking at it.
We haven't seen them, bro. Have you seen them side by side?
No.
All right, so they try to build it up.
I can see their height. Like, I can look it up. You know what I mean? I think Connor's only like 5'9".
Dude, the stats on all the UFC stuff, not all of them, but a lot of them aren't accurate. Like they'll give or take like 2-3 inches sometimes. You're just like, what the hell?
They don't have their shit together sometimes.
Well, okay, so look, until you see them, and plus, it doesn't matter. Sugar Ray fought Hagler.
Yeah.
Marvin, dude, and not that. If you ever watch that, that's a fucking fight. Sugar Ray had to do everything: box, steal the round at the end of it, just burst in and try to score the points and win. He couldn't stay there and trade with them, but.
Dude, I think the sport's evolving right now. I think that we're like...
Can we make predictions on who's going to win?
On which fight?
McGregor and Mayweather.
Oh, Mayweather's winning for sure.
Oh, man.
But by decision.
I was going to try to take $150 from you and shit.
Fuck no. I'm not betting on McGregor. I mean, I would put money on that. Just to like, depending on how much I could win. You know what I mean?
The odds of it.
Yeah.
The odds of it winning.
If they're like, dude, you'll win, 100-fold or what. There's like a mosquito on the microphone right here. Look at this.
I gotta clean my ween.
Yeah. So yeah. Dude, how many countries have you fought in now?
Not enough.
What is there like?
I can't remember them right now.
There's been a bunch, man. You got belts all over the place.
Yeah. Ireland is cool. Ireland,
Brazil. Canada.
Canada was nice.
Prague.
Toronto was nice. Prague is my favorite.
Holland.
No, I didn't get to fight in Holland.
Colombia.
Holland, I didn't get to fight in. Colombia was like an exhibition match. We went out there. We were out there for PD for his hip surgery, double hip surgery.
Oh shit! How is he doing?
Doing good, man. He's doing his spinning back kicks and stuff like that. Yeah. If you guys have a chance, look up Peter Sugarfoot Cunningham.
He's pretty well known. Like,
yeah, but I don't think enough people know him. He's an older generation.
I just don't think he gets brought up enough because I hear Benny the Jet all the time.
Right, and he's Benny the Jet brought PD down here.
That's what I'm saying.
But Peter Sugarfoot Cunningham, 50-0 with one draw against Sakad, which he later avenged.
50-0
in Australia.
You know how fucking hard it is
to go
50-0
in kickboxing.
That's so hard though. in anything.
Yeah, and his rules were mostly American kickboxing. Well, no, K1. So no knees, no elbows. Sometimes knees, no elbows. So like modern K1 rules, like Glory and Bellator kickboxing. Look him up, man.
Dude, there's a lot of leagues that are out there now.
There's a lot, yeah. There's a lot of like combat sports are growing kind of, yeah.
I think competition is good for everything because like you see all these UFC fighters that are going to Bellator too. This last card that they had was fucking better than the UFC's card they had. They had Fedor fought Matt Mitrione and got
I saw the highlights.
Out.
I was kind of bummed out by Fedor getting dropped like that, dude.
He's older.
He's older, and that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, we're talking about come back on this, like. Some dudes have gone through too many wars. Yeah. They just can't take it anymore.
It's gone.
And it sucks because a lot of fighters, they still got it right here.
Yeah.
And they still want it right here, but just their body's just like, sorry. Yeah.
Rashad Evans is another one like that.
You got to know when to call it a day.
Yeah.
But a lot of
a lot of it's just I think it's just you challenging yourself because a lot of these guys, some of these guys have a way out. Like Rashad Evans has a way out.
Yeah.
And he was upset his last one. He's just like, man,
I don't want to go out like that.
He was emotional. He was talking about. He's like, man, it used to come so easy to me. I don't know what's happening. Like
life, dude. Life.
Yeah, you can't ride that wave forever.
Nah.
For a minute.
Yeah.
He was a beast. He was a champ for a minute, wasn't he? Did he get a champ? He was champ.
Did he beat Lyoto?
No, Lyoto knocked him out for the championship. No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah. Clink, clink, clink. And he bent over on his leg. Clink. Remember that? That was his first time he got knocked out.
I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good night. Like it's because Lyoto Machida used to fight like sitting back on his hips, and like he could kick people and shit.
Just keep him at a distance.
Damn, that shit was nuts.
Yeah, I liked Machida too.
His brother's fighting. He just got beat in Bellator.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
What weight class? Big?
He's 155. No, he's smaller.
Oh, nice.
I think it's 155. Might be no.
But there's so many
like
fighters now.
Yeah, dude, it's everywhere.
I just and they're having so many like the UFC and Bellator. They're having so many events. It's hard to keep up.
The UFC has introduced a fuckload of fighters, and I can't pronounce none of their names. For real, like
from Eastern Europe.
I don't know where the fuck they're from. They don't have pictures. Like a lot of they're putting up these cards and shit. They don't even have their picture up.
Well, a lot of times what they'll do is if like they're going somewhere like for New Zealand or Australia, they'll try to get local fighters from out there. It's just a little bit easier. They'll fly over like some of their names or whatever, but they try to look for local
better
fighters.
On them for
it's probably why. Whatever they add to the roster, some of them might only be like 1, 2, maybe 3 fight contracts.
I think they're doing Singapore next or some shit.
That already happened. That was the week after.
Oh, that's right. That was
the week after New Zealand.
Yeah. How was that? How was New Zealand?
It was cool. I didn't get to see too much. Like Vince got this. He was there a week before, a week of fight camp. I mean fight week, and then a week after. I was just there fight week.
So like for the whole week.
Yeah, we see the thing is that we were like in training mode. We had to get up, go train, go back to the hotel or the Airbnb later, eat a little bit, chill for a little bit, go train again. Go back, go to sleep. You're still on
grind mode out there, and adjusting.
Not only that, you're like the jet lag, and just like he'd wake me up in the morning. He'd wake me up in the morning. I was like, man, I wish I would have stayed home. I hate you,
dude. Jet lag is no fucking joke, man. This shit is real.
Some people handle it better. Vince handles it well. I'm like, I'll be cool for the first couple of days.
You've probably been doing it a lot more though.
Yeah, I'll be cool for a little bit, but then like,
I think that recycled air and all that shit is just on bad the plane, for you. Yeah.
Dude, the plane always messes me up, especially like long flights where you're just like this.
I need to get a neck pillow
for like 13 hours. It's just like
I've been talking about getting a neck pillow forever, and I haven't fucking gotten a neck pillow.
Yeah, they help a lot.
I don't give a shit how gay they are. I want one.
Nah, they help a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
my neck
always has issues when I'm on an airplane.
My girlfriend let me borrow hers on the way over there, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" When we went to Amsterdam. So when I went to Amsterdam,
did you fight in Amsterdam?
No, the tournament. So the tournament that I went to was a badly run tournament. Nobody in my weight class. I went up a weight class above, and like nobody showed up.
145?
No, I was fighting at 132, so I cut to 132, and then I was gonna go up to 140 to see if there was any contestants. It was a very poorly run tournament, and of the ones that I've been to like, I don't know, like 6, 7 world tournaments, like international tournaments where you fight 2, 3. In Prague, I fought 5 times in a 2-day span.
That's fucking crazy.
This is the first tournament that I've been to.
Why do you fight so many times? And how many rounds are they?
So it's 3 2-minute rounds, and it's just like it shows up whoever's in your bracket. Some brackets you'll get lucky. My first bracket I got a bye, in the first round. I was cool. It was like, it's my first one. Cool. I ended up fighting twice. I fought in the semis and then I fought in the finals.
Nice.
For Prague though, the K1 European Cup.
And it's all on the same day.
Big. No, well, a lot of them will be on the same day. So I had 3 on Friday, and you got a lot of people competing. So the hardest part is getting into a fight, and then you gotta chill for like 2-3 hours, and you gotta warm up. You gotta warm up and do it again. And you gotta chill for 2 or 3 hours. You gotta warm up and do it again for the 3rd time. And then, dude, Prague was fucking crazy, dude. When I got back from that, I was fucked up. Dude, 5 fights, and there were some tough ass dudes. The Eastern European guys out there, they're fucking bad.
They're cut from a different cloth.
Well, so am I.
Yeah,
so
I know. I'm just saying, like, when people say like, "Oh, white people," I'm like,
leather.
Like Russians.
No.
Russians are a different type of white people.
Russian. The first dude I fought in the tournament was a Russian dude. God damn.
Those dudes go hard.
Just fucking. It was a scrap for the full fight.
You know what's funny? Mexicans and Russians are both known to be like just fucking
fighters. Just fucking in your face. Like, dude, it was tough. Like, he's the type of guy that not only did I have to outslick, I had to go in and stay in the pocket, fucking hit him, and then get out to make him discourage him. And he was not discouraged at all. So I was fucking fighting the whole goddamn time, dude.
Fuck.
But after that,
5 fights.
5 fights. Yeah.
That's got to be so bad for your like adrenals, right?
I don't know, dude. Your adrenaline, like
I mean, your like, glands. You're just excreting so much.
I don't get an adrenaline dump anymore. Like, I've learned very well to control and just be in it.
How long have you been fighting now?
Oh, going like on 11 years, almost 12.
Damn. Yeah.
I know.
It's fucking crazy how time flies.
Yeah, it does. It
trips me out. Yeah, but I feel like that. I don't know. Is it day after day? You do the 3 fights one day.
Yeah, you do 3 fights, and then so in Prague, we got up early in the morning, showed up. We fought the first fight, like I want to say, like around 11:30 a.m. something like that. The next fight was around 4 or 5 in the evening. And then you don't know if you're going to fight another 2 times. So I had no sleep out there because I was, it was a big tournament. I was a little nervous. So I didn't sleep. And I'm like, fuck, how long is my break?
So you're jet lagged, no sleep.
I found a room at the top of the stadium. I just went in there and just tried to close my eyes and just got a little bit of sleep. And then my boy, Gennady, was calling, yo, it's time. I was like, all right, cool. I was like, do you know if I got this one and another one or just this one? Because you got to think, if I got this one and another one, I got to be real slick. If this is my last one, I'm gonna get some sleep tonight. So I was like, all right, cool. It's my last one. It was a good, easy fight. And then the 3rd fight of the day, get home around midnight, get to sleep, be back at the stadium at 10. Because first fight you're up is at 10:30 a.m. And then if you win that one, which is the semi, then you go back, chill, come back at night for the main events for like the belt. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like. They changed everything. It's at night. They got like fancy guests with like champagne and everything. People, it's cool. And then you got people in the stands and stuff like that. It's like,
hey, yo, we've been fucking killing these guys for the past 2 days. These are the best ones we got.
Yeah, basically, and that's what I like about the tournaments. For me, is like
it's gotta be hard on the body though.
Yeah, dog, my shit's all fucked up. Shit's all fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be a more
it takes a toll on you because I had to go through some wars to win that motherfucking belt. Yeah. So it's like
that's not the only belt, though, right?
No, but that was the most fights I had.
Those are the 5 fights. How many belts you got now?
For those, so for WAKO, under WAKO, WAKO, like those are the tournaments I've been doing. I got gold medals. Some of them will give you a belt. Some of them will give you a big ass cup. I got Ireland. Canada, the North American Championships. Then I went to the year of the World Cup, 2014. I did those 3. I went to Brazil. That one was fucking tough, dude. That was one of the craziest experiences.
I tried the Brazilian judges too.
But Brazilians,
that's another culture. That's super about
Brazilian, like when you, if you're gonna go to Brazil and fight, you gotta fucking, you gotta be on it 100, like 100%. Make sure
you won that. You took it.
Yeah, 100%. But that was one of my proudest achievements too. That World Cup fight.
There's some warriors out there.
There's some straight up warriors. After that, we went to Prague for the Czech Open, which is different, a little bit different. We won that. Czech Republic.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
God damn, you've been everywhere.
In Prague. I went back to Prague when I won the K1 European Championship, and then we were supposed to go to the Netherlands. That tournament didn't pan out. I fought in Cuba.
Oh, that's right. You fought in Cuba.
That was fucking badass, dude. Cuba was fucking fun. So I take that back. Cuba, I got to explore a little bit, and with like teammates and shit like that.
No shit.
That was fucking. And with Petey,
how long you going out?
We were there a few days before.
Dude, I want to say 3 days. Bro, Cuba, the shit's going back up. They're like shutting borders up.
You can still get in. Just go fly in through like Mexico or something like that, or El Salvador,
or like Bahamas or some shit.
Something like that. Used to be fine. And because you're Latin and stuff like that, and you speak Spanish, you'd be cool. Like you ain't really got a trip and stuff. And it was Cuba was amazing, dude. Amazing.
You guys got to see everything.
Not everything.
No, I'm just saying, like,
but we got to explore. We got to go out, experience like some of the nightlife, the food and stuff like that. Yeah, that was.
I heard
so
like the
fun.
culture there is like the people are just fucking dope.
They were cool. I mean, just like anything else, you got to watch out for like in certain sketchy areas and shit. You got to be real careful, especially if they like kind of see that you're gonna have money. You got to be careful. So just carry yourself like respectfully and keep your head down. But for the most part, everybody I had an interaction with was real cool.
Damn.
Real cool.
You know, and I was just thinking about as you were saying that, it was super random. You lived in Thailand for like a month, didn't you?
No, that's not living. That's just going there for a month.
You lived there for a month.
Nah, living there.
You ain't going exploring, bitch. You were training.
Yeah, and that's something I wish I should have done. See, that's like I've always limited myself to just going to train or go fight. Like I wish I would have stayed a little bit longer and explored, just explored. But that was my first time out of the country. Like, so I was kind of new and stuff like that. Now I'm more. I've done more trips. Now I'm more like, oh yeah, let's go. We'll be cool. You know what I mean?
It's kind of trippy, man. And it's like this ended up being your avenue. You kind of
to see the world. I've been lucky enough. Like a lot of these trips I've been. You know, thanks to Petey and this wonderful lady that he knows. I know her too. Yeah. She's sponsored a lot of these trips.
Nice.
Yeah, Christine Schaer.
Yeah.
She's amazing. Like.
Yeah, man. She's
been good to us. If it wasn't for her, you know, obviously like.
Yeah.
Her putting up the funds and believing in us, really. Like whenever you don't do so hot in a tournament, you think about, fuck, I let her down or I let Petey down.
And that's but for the most part of the sport,
that's
right?
kind of the. I mean, there's gonna be pressure
because you're gonna have
for everything you do, right? Yeah. But part of like staying healthy and staying happy with it is knowing that the people that got your back. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And if you did your best, like you can't really kill yourself about it because you're like, you know, it's not like unless you bitch out or something, you pull some shit where you're like,
you always end up thinking, fuck, what could I have done? Yeah. What the fuck could I have done?
It never goes away.
Always.
And that never goes away on any level either.
Nah, anything that somebody loves to do. Yeah, like yeah. It's just this is mine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like everybody else is gonna have theirs. This one's mine.
Yeah. Damn, man, that's been dope, man. That you've been making this your fucking vehicle to read the Book of Earth. It's been crazy, man.
I don't know why you gotta put it like that. That's weird.
It's time for some hot seat questions.
Hold up. You didn't say nothing about this.
Yeah, bro. We gonna ask you some questions. All right, bro. What's your spirit animal?
A goddamn bat.
That's a pretty easy one. I didn't even think about it. Damn it! I should have thought this through. Herman the Bat Baltazar.
You're wearing my shirt, guy.
Yeah, check it out. It's on camera. Check it. Exhausted. Anyway, all right. If you could stay one age for the rest of your life, like knowing what you've been through in your life, which age would it be?
Do you mean like I could stay 24 or I could go back to 24?
Go back to
having all the experience that I have now? Or something like that?
No. Yeah. I was just saying, yeah.
Okay.
You stay there at that age.
Probably like 23, 24 was cool.
That's a pretty dope age.
It's a pretty good age, right?
Fuck, yeah.
But and having all the wisdom I have now.
Oh, my God. You'd kill the game.
I'd probably do nothing different. I'd probably fuck it all up. I forget.
That's true.
I forget.
I'd do the same thing.
What I come here for?
Yeah. All right, look. This is going to be a tough one, bro. Would you rather switch bodies with the woman permanently or lose your dick?
It's the same shit.
I mean, but you're still a dude.
Oh, yeah, huh? But if I'm a girl, like,
you're a girl.
I'm still going to feel stuff. But you're going to have no dick forever?
Yeah, you're going to have no dick.
So
you're still a dude.
Yeah, but if you're
basically a Munich.
Yeah, no, I'll just be a girl.
Be a girl?
Yeah.
Should be fucking dudes. Or would you be a lesbian?
Might be a lesbian. Why not? You can still feel stuff.
It's true.
Right?
Yeah.
I could be a lesbian. That's cool.
There you go. Yeah.
Settle on that. Let's settle on that.
Shit, that was quick, man. I didn't expect you to have these answers so quick. Let's go to some current events. Yo, come on. Have you seen Michelle Watterson's ESPN cover?
Nah. Who's that?
Michelle Watterson? Karate
Hottie? No.
Yeah.
Is that it right there?
Yeah. Bam, bro. Fully nude in it. In the front of it.
That's cool.
Is a mother. No, it was actually a really dope cover, man. But she was like,
that's kind of cool.
How nervous? Would you ever do some shit like that? You know how you know how NFL athletes do that shit?
I got a hairy ass. I don't want to do that. They have to shave
Nobody
me.
wants to see that shit.
They have to shave me and shit.
They'll Photoshop it.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, they'll make you.
They'll make me look good and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could they add more muscles?
Fucking body paint. Yeah. I've seen that shit happens all the time. The fucking airbrush, bro.
Then yes, I will do that.
Boom.
Hook me up.
Let's go to business, bro. Microsoft is cutting 4,000 employees.
What the hell does this have to do with anything?
With anything. It's just a current event.
All right.
They're cutting 4,000 employees in sales and marketing jobs. I think we're ending jobs, bro.
I think we should save the world and take care of starving children in Africa.
It's true. We could do that.
And what else do beauty contestants say?
And is the children? Have you seen that video of that girl that choked? No, it's crazy. Dude, honestly, I think robots are going to take the fucking jobs of everything. I think jobs are going to be gone, and people are kind of panicking.
Why would they cut their sales and marketing jobs? Are they not doing so hot in terms of what they're? Well, are their products not selling? If their products aren't selling as well, then yeah, it makes sense to cut those jobs.
But apparently, most of those jobs are outside of the U.S. Those are like, you know, they hire people overseas.
Well, that's part of running a business. You got to downsize sometimes. It sucks. It sucks, but that's like anything.
3,000 jobs though.
Yeah, dog. God, but that's for how many like they employ. I mean I don't know the number, but I doubt that's like a big percentage of their workforce. That might be like 5% of their workforce, maybe even less. I don't know.
Dude, they acquired Nokia's mobile phone business in 2014, and it was a failure.
Yeah, because Nokia was already on the way.
7.2 billion though.
I wonder why. I wonder if they wanted the infrastructure or if like their market share in Asia or something like that, or somewhere else.
But a year later, they wrote off 7.6 billion
as a loss.
Yeah, because the fucking company went like under.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Shit.
That's only. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But I honestly do think that jobs are on their way out, man. I don't think people are gonna do this stupid shit anymore. They're not gonna be like driving.
Well, there's still gonna be people driving for a while.
I mean, for sure.
Until like it's like fully the technology is fully
commercial transportation
safe.
Like.
I think they might still have a person in the cab. Just like they might make a law where it might be required.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't think all jobs are going to disappear. I think some of the jobs are going to disappear. Like
I think most jobs.
You know, it was a trip in New Zealand. We were at a McDonald's, like an automated McDonald's. You have to go up.
It's a kiosk.
Like kind of. There's still people there, but they don't take your order. They don't handle the cash. You have to order them for this little booth. Really?
Yeah.
That was the first time I saw it. And I told Vince, I was like, they're replacing all of us with robots.
They are, dude. It's like you want cheese.
Dude, I went up to the counter. I'm like, how come they're not coming over here to take my order? I'm like, I'm waiting there for like a good 5 minutes, and I look. I'm like, do we got a? Vince was with me, so I'm like, do we got a fucking order on that shit? And like, oh shit. And
then they just call your number and get your food. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
I was like, we don't need you guys either.
It's crazy.
But I mean, maybe it just makes sense.
It's just gonna be a machine, and
maybe
one supervisor making sure the food's good.
But like. I don't know how impersonal you can make some kind of industry and still have people frequent it. Like, I think you're still going to need humans there just so people are more willing to go in there, right? Like, you don't want to go in there. I mean, I don't know.
Fat people are going to be in there.
Well, yeah. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
It's a lot of people.
I still think there's going to be a new and smaller, like, economy localized where people don't want to go to a place like that. Like, people just go to restaurants. There's always, you know, like a response to the change of the market and stuff like that. I think there's gonna be jobs. I think it's gonna be hard for a lot of people.
It is, but adjusting because it's hard to adjust.
But we're kind of in that period right now where we have to make a big change, right? It's like with the revolution, like the coal revolution or whatever.
Exactly.
A lot
the industrial revolution.
Exactly. Like people who rented out horses. I don't know. You know, they lost to the cart. Like I think we're in that.
Yeah.
It sucks, but
definitely
it's necessary.
At the same time, though, it's like. Go do something you fucking want to do. Like, a lot of people end up doing jobs just, you know, I know it's hard to say.
Not everybody can do what they want to do.
No, I know. It's hard to say.
Some people aren't, not, yeah, sure. But we're lucky. Like, the people like us are lucky that we found something that we worked on and we're doing okay.
Yeah.
And we're doing something that we love. But we also got a family that's helped us out a lot. We got friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, without other people helping us, people that are doing stuff that they don't love to do, to help us, we wouldn't be here. So it's true. That's not constructive, dog. Like, go find some. That's not constructive.
No, I'm not saying go find something. I'm just saying it's inevitable. Like, we can sit here and talk about like whether it's right or wrong all day, but at the end of the day, it's gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Oh, that, yeah, for sure. Like, there's a big change. Like, we're kind of people that pay attention to it and kind of jump on it and take advantage of
they can make some money.
They can come out all right. There's gonna be new people that come up. You know what I'm saying?
I just think that holding on to an idea, a lot of people do that. Like the Cabs. Oh my God!
Substantially,
ridiculous amount.
Yeah,
and a lot of it's been like not wanting to accept a new project. I'm gonna lose this much money or whatever.
Oh yeah, they've been fighting it. They've been fighting it the same way that they've been fighting like the electric cars and stuff like that. Like a lot of dealerships or a lot of automakers have been lobbying to trying to like kill the electric car.
Drive gas cars, just not as many. Like
right.
It's
just like the classic cars that we got from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like the Mustangs and stuff. People are still gonna fix them up. There's a huge market for them because they're classics. But you know,
dude, we used to do that daily driver. We were like young. Like you had a fucking Mustang.
I had a '69 Mustang Coupe. I had a '67 Camaro. That one was
dope.
Nice. '67 Camaro.
He bought this Camaro. It was, oh my God.
That was a nice one.
It was nice. It was already souped up. This thing was custom.
Yeah.
Chrome engine. It was like powder coat. It was like green powder coated the block. I think it was like, and then
like the theme, it was like flames, and they had like just
on the cowl hood was like a 2-inch lift,
little green and orange flame, and like
it was so fucking sick.
It was a little much, but it was still fucking sick.
It was so.
Some
sick.
of it was a little much, but that shit was sick. Dude.
I don't know.
When you're a fucking 18-year-old.
Oh my God.
It was like a Hot Wheel car.
Dude.
It was a Hot Wheel car.
That's exactly what it looked like.
It was a Hot Wheel car.
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that.
You know, you're 18.
Grown ass man child. For real.
Man, that car was nice.
Dude, it was a nice car.
It was a nice car.
Everybody said that though.
Yeah.
Grown ass men, old people.
Yeah.
Like,
I would always have people like, I'd come up to there, oh, is this your dad's car?
I'm like, no, bitch, it's mine.
It's mine. I stole it.
Yeah.
And then I had a 69 71 Challenger that Johnny's dad helped me find.
Oh yeah, you flipped that, right?
Yeah, because it was gonna be a lot of work to get it up. I mean, it was running, but it needed a lot of work. Dude, I had a lot of cars.
Yeah.
Remember that Eclipse that I had? Remember that Eclipse that I had that would always like shut down on me? Speaking of which, I need to call AAA right now. That would always like, sometimes it would turn on, sometimes it wouldn't, couldn't figure it out. Sometimes it would leave me stranded. That fucking car. But it was fun.
Those are dope cars though. Yeah, it was manual, right?
Yeah. Had turbo in it.
Dude, you had it. I remember you had a piece of shit Toyota.
Yeah, Tercel. Yeah, I got pulled over in that one. Then they took it away. They impounded it. It wasn't even worth getting back.
Oh my God, it got so rear-ended.
So beat up, yeah.
Somebody had hit you with a truck and like destroyed the back end.
I would take that shit on jumps and just fuck around with it.
Oh my God.
Fucked up.
We used to party in that car.
That thing was fun.
It had no taillight.
I know, it was
on
fucked
that
up.
side.
Yeah, it was all fucked up. Had all kinds of water damage.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Oh, Anthony Pettis is talking about.
Was that the last of the questions? Can I go now?
No. It wasn't that. Shut up. Anthony Pettis was. I was gonna bring that up. That he's talking about. He's gonna make the fans want to watch him fight again. Okay. But I'm like, he's 1-4 right now in his last. He's like gone through a tough, and he's fighting on the undercard with Jim Miller. Remember Jim Miller? Oh,
Jim Miller. That's a good fight. If Anthony can avoid getting taken down, but Jim Miller.
I think he wins. I think Anthony Pettis wins that fight.
Jim Miller's a scrappy, tough dude, and he's got a real good ground game.
Yes.
He's one of those dudes that's a tough fight. For Anthony Pettis' style.
He just lost to Max Holloway, who's a champ now.
And
he's a beast though.
Max is legit.
He's another fucking warrior.
Real technical, he's technical and tough.
That's the way he caught Jose. He threw a jab cross and then he ducked under and then he threw another jab cross right when he
nice.
Yeah, and then he caught him and then he fell and then he went on top of him.
It's good boxing.
Grounded and pounded him. Also, bro, the European Union is going after Google hardcore, bro.
Why?
For like some fucking ungodly amount, bro.
Yeah, but why?
Because they're getting sued. Apparently,
all it's doing is considering a record fine. It doesn't mean it's gonna find it. And
they've already gotten one judgment though. So
okay, what are they asking for?
Well, I think it's 2.4 billion.
Okay, for what?
In euro, so it's 2.7 billion, and that's not including other shit. It's like another 2.5 and something else. It's apparently the Google's phones, the Androids it designed, they were supposed to be like an open platform for everybody, but they were blocking advertisers and blocking certain people and just letting certain shit in that favored them. And it's supposed to be like an open platform, like just like Apple's, like
that's
apps
cool.
for everybody.
It's kind of like what they're trying to do with the internet right now, where they're like the providers and stuff, like Verizon and them like that. Yeah, like Verizon. What are the other internet phone operators? Whatever. They're pushing hard to block out certain content. Like for example, if Netflix ain't, that's possible too. Like that's the scary part. Like they might try to,
but they're already toying with everybody. It's puppeteering. It's at the massive level now.
That's why shit like this is like, all right, well that's cool, but the fuck does that have to do with our life?
Yeah, well I mean because it also like it fucks up the market, because if somebody has a new app or something that they want to introduce,
no, you're right.
You know,
that's what they're trying to do with the internet too, and that's fucked up. So it's good if Google gets fined. But who knows if they're gonna end up paying anything? They're just considering.
It's write-offs and shit and all kinds.
They could write it off. 2.4
billion.
4 billion for them.
How fucking crazy is that?
4 billion for them is just like.
That's true.
It's like
they're
whatever.
$500 billion.
They could write off. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's all a lot of that's for show. Like they know what they're doing. Like they're gonna have control of whatever they want. Yeah. Pay a couple bucks.
Money runs everything.
No big deal. I know, and that's what I'm saying. It's fucked up.
Damn, man. All right, man. We got off topic a lot. We talked about a lot of crazy shit today.
I know, dog. What the hell?
Whatever. It's a podcast. We don't know where it's going to go. Sometimes we're just curious. Curious radio. All right, y'all. We're going to be back next week with episode 30. Damn, episode 30 already. All right, y'all. That's episode 29. Herman the Bat Baltazar. Anything else you want to plug?
Thank you, guys. No. Oh, actually, yeah. So at the Union Designs, please.
At the Union Designs.
I designed these shirts.
I'll attach it in the video.
So for fighters and for myself. So if you guys want to check it out on Instagram.
We didn't even talk about, we'll have to have you back on.
Thankfully, we don't have any more time.
Yeah.
At the Union Designs.
Yeah, at the Union Designs. Check out this guy's. He's got some dope ass gear. You guys probably always see me wearing the shit. So, all right, man. Until next time.
Bye.
Cheers, radio.